Welcome back to Children's Theater on public television. You know, I have to leave early I'm going to a New Year's Eve party, and I want to avoid the crowd.
You really have to leave?
No, I'm going to stay a while.
Just
I want to
stay for
see
a couple of minutes?
Wilson Church and Wimbledon.
No, Charles Nelson O'Reilly is here.
I know it's three names. I didn't know them.
Yeah. Charles Nelson O'Reilly. All of them are here tonight.
How are you?
Oh, God.
I haven't been watching. How's it been going? No, it took me a while to get dressed. Did we all get our Christmas plugs in?
Don't you have a special coming up?
I never get to nighttime TV. I'm daytime.
Uncle Croc's Block.
Oh, say that again.
Uncle Croc's Block.
The hottest show. Have you seen it, Dean?
I've seen your crock.
I miss you. I love you, you know.
Well, I miss having you on my show, but I've seen that, in the afternoons. I stay home.
Yes? Well, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Well, we skipped right over Christmas.
Yeah, well, it's not here yet.
No. How are you holding up?
Oh, this is a lot of fun. I'm going to hear from the governor any moment now, I think. And maybe
It's a holiday. It's gala, and it's wonderful to be on a show with such wonderfully talented, funny people. And that's three of the funniest people in the world.
Oh, that's very nice.
Right? No, I don't have to include Ed because we're very close. Don't we meet a lot off campus?
We do, yeah.
See, I don't see you two guys. I never get an invitation. I got the watch you gave me. I know it's hard to remember these things at a holiday season, but it's just very nice to be here.
Why are you all dressed up?
I have nothing else to wear. I mean, this is it. I mean, I don't have a suit. I mean, I don't have all these, this. I don't have all this. I have a simple life. One tuxedo left over from the Dean Martin show. That's all I have.
You got to keep the wardrobe, huh?
Yes, sir. Look, I have missed you, and I thank you, because I had 4 wonderful years with you, and I love you. I really do.
I never missed you. You're on the match game with that girl next to you. What's her name?
Brett. We're doing a Christmas show there, too.
Uh-oh.
Without an elephant, I don't know.
The
But it's
Christmas
nice
show
to
on
see you.
Match Game?
Yes, we do that.
What kind of
I don't
Christmas
know.
theme?
We ring a bell once in a while.
Oh, that's kind of nice. That's certainly
Hi,
festive.
Doc. How's your Severinsen? If it works once, it'll work again. I'm here now.
Yes, you are. How's your new lifestyle?
Oh, you mean as a skipper?
He's a skipper, yes.
I
He's
have
on
a boat. Do you ever have a boat?
Do I ever have a what?
A boat. It goes in the water, and you take a few drinks, and you go
Oh,
out.
I was going to ask, a boat of what?
A water. Did you ever have a boat? I have a boat. In
No,
fact,
no.
my whole life... Never had a boat?
No.
Ed, no?
Yes,
They don't work on the golf course.
Oh, I go on the boat. I'm on the boat a lot.
Well, that's good.
It's wonderful.
You live on the boat?
I've been on a wagon.
No, I got a boat, and after you buy a boat, first of all, you'll learn a lot about it after you finally get the boat, you know?
You sell it to Joey Bishop.
And they're still talking about at the marina. Jerry Lewis's boat broke right up when it went into the water. Okay? Also, Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra.
You could have skipped the first. Frank Sinatra, okay,
He
but...
backed his out, and the bottom and the back fell right off. These things happen at a marina.
Frank's bottom fell off?
No, of the boat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But anyway, I got this boat, and I went down the other day to relax on the back with the paper, because now I have a boat.
on
and
the
a
stern, not on the back. You say
On
on
the
the
stern. I didn't want to drop all the things first, you know.
You see, you're not a boat owner. If you'd say stern, that's on.
Well, it's not a boat, it's a vessel. See, to start all that, you got to have all the terminology right.
A vessel is something you got in your arm.
That's right.
Ain't it?
Yeah. But I sat out in the
No,
back.
that's a small animal that attacks a cobra. That's a vessel. It's a
No, but I sat out in the back. I sat out in the back, and there's a service that comes, a man and a woman come in, they check the bottom of the boat. Right?
What else they got to
I
do?
know. And he has the thing, he goes under with the oxygen, and he looks, at the bottom of the boat.
For her?
No, she's in the boat. She's in the boat checking out how the zincs are and how the bottom is and how the paint is.
You have a zinc in the stove?
I have a zinc. I didn't know that, but it came with the boat. My zincs are excellent.
Oh, well, Frank told me when you're 60 years old, your zinc is the first to go.
No. So anyway, I figure, what if this guy isn't really checking the bottom?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Suppose he wants to get home in a hurry. You're going to say you missed a place? How do you know they're cleaning the bottom, right?
We could go down there and look, I suppose.
Well, I don't go near the water. I just sit in the bow, the stern. So, the girl says to me, these boats go down in a minute and a half. For encouragement.
Don't do it to me.
No.
Just don't do it to me. I have to come back next week. Don't do it to me. Go ahead.
They go down how long? A minute and a half?
A boat goes down, my type of boat that I was fortunate enough to buy, goes down in a minute and a half if anything happens. So, after that, I go to the gas place, and the guy tells me, I love you. The guy tells me, you know, I missed you terribly. You never write, you don't call, nothing. And I go to the gas place, and the guy says, the fan belt's not going to last a day. I thought, oh, fine.
Go out for half a day.
Right. So everything is like, and then they say at the gas station that, because I have a gas boat, a vessel. I'm going to sell it tomorrow. But anyway, they have a tendency to blow up. You know what I mean?
Well,
and they don't tell you that when you buy it. They say, look at the pretty faucet, that works. See the pretty rugs. And then you
have
go...
a tendency to blow up?
Gas boats go very dangerous.
That can take the fun out of a weekend.
Oh, sure. Can take the fun out of a Tuesday. But what happened... What happens is you go to the gas, and as you're filling it up, the guy tells you all the stories of the other guys who filled up. Like the guy in a rubber suit that just dissolved. Now, you know, you're there to relax. Then you go and another woman tells you something else. And finally, when you're ready to go out to sea, it's impossible. The first day out, I didn't pay attention to the compass. I didn't know that was important. I just went out because, you know, exactly. Do that again because I love you. Wonderful. We went out. Now, it was fine because you figured you go out, you turn around, and you...
Come back.
Excellent. You come back.
And in your spot is the blob.
No.
No?
The fog came in. So we went out, and then we couldn't see anything.
It's because of the fog.
Very heavy fog. Then you learn a new word. Bow, and stern, and...
Help.
Run.
Fog.
Oh, fog.
So we were out there, and then you looked around. There was nothing on either side. Nothing on either side. That's wrong. A real skipper wouldn't talk like that. There was nothing anywhere. And you looked around, it all was like this jacket. Very nice white milk. And we couldn't get back because the motor wouldn't start again because the cable from the battery came off, and we couldn't start the motor. Mm-hmm. So we were out. Don't write letters because I'm fine now. I mean, this was a few months ago.
Is this the sequel to Jaws or what?
No, but there's been talk. There's been talk. So we were out on the thing, and we had to call the Coast Guard on the radio. Now, this is the first time we're on the boat. So you scream into the microphone, help! Which means right away you didn't take the Coast Guard course because you're losing your cool.
You should say Mayday.
No, your SOS.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, anything but help, screaming, fainting.
Save our scotch.
Excellent. So the Coast Guard, who were wonderful, they said to us, what's the name of your ship? Vessel, boat.
Okay.
Right? And it's going like this, and I said the name of the ship, which is the Artichoke Hearts.
Artichoke Hearts.
Artichoke Hearts, which didn't go over too good with the Coast Guard. It should have been the Boo Boo Laroo, you know, something like that.
Artichoke Hearts is the name of your boat?
Artichoke Hearts is the boat. That's true. So then the man said in the Coast Guard, who was wonderful, he said, can you see anything to tell us the location? It was all like this. It was lovely. I said, no, I can't see anything. He said, call us back when you see something. I mean, how can they come and get you? There was nothing. So a little bit later, about 2 hours later, there was a little mountain. The fog lifted, and there was a touch of mountain. Mm-hmm. And I called up. I said, you know, I think I see...
Spencer Tracy.
No. The Santa Monica Mountain. I felt like it was home. It was beautiful. And he said, "You're sure it's not Parley's Verdes?" And I said, "You know, you got a point." So we couldn't get back till a private plane found us. But then we got back and it was fine.
I don't think boating is your
It is for me because I'm adventurous, believe it or not.
I think sheep herding would be nice.
No, I don't look good in the clothes.
Do you know he just told the whole picture that
Yeah.
could be made?
It's got me. I'm in a cold sweat.
Now, if we could only find two rich guys with money, we could do it. No, I just love to boat. And the marine is wonderful. I just, tell funny stories.
Yeah. Bob, you said you had to leave a little bit early because you wanted to go over and...
I got to go and work. I got to go and rehearse my monologue.
I think
gonna
we'll
take-
all
I just wanted to wait and hear Charles.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, I'll see you.
Good night.
Good to see you, Charles.
Well, this has been a night to conjure with. We will take a short break.
The holiday season.
It is. Everybody is out. We'll be right back. A lot of people probably thought I was kidding with the way the night's going, that you are now currently directing with Roberta Peters, La Boheme, right?
La Boheme. Yes,
Yeah.
in Providence, January 10th with the Metropolitan Opera cast. I love to do that.
Yeah, see, most people don't know that you
Oh, I
do
do
directing
that.
and also teach acting.
Yes, sir.
You still
Can
do
I
that?
tell you something about Dean?
Yeah.
I worked with him 4 years, and he's a very fine actor.
Oh, yeah. I think
He's a wonderful artist, and he allows you to work and do what you do, and in no way does his ego get in the way. And if you do a sketch with him, he'll go like this if you get a laugh, or if you have it, he'll go like this under the table, and he'll say, "Good for you." And he allows you to grow, and he's a wonderful performer, and you ran. It's very funny. I played his fairy godfather, because I played that, and I had on all kinds of feathers, and I flew on a wire, my usual part. I mean, just once would I like to, like George Brent, come through a room, and say, "Hello, Susan, how is Bob?" Instead of a smoke pot. No, come on, a smoke pot, a bomb, a wire. Once I swear, I was making one of my pilot films that didn't sell at Universal, and I was stuck on the same chandelier that Douglas Fairbanks and Tyrone Power swung, with high heels, and I couldn't get off the thing. And you know what happened? A guy goes, "Lunch!" And I'm left hanging up there.
Well, that's...
But anyway, what was the main story? Because, this evening has been strange.
You were just mentioning Dean. He's a great artist and easy to work with. Shall we bring Carol out?
You've seen it, Dean.
I've seen your crock.
I miss you. I love you,
Well, I miss having you on my show, but I've seen that, in the afternoons. I stay home.
Yes? Well, I'm just kidding. Well, we skipped right over Christmas.
Yeah, well, it's not here.
No, I'm going to stay. Well, I
Just
want to
stay for
see
a couple of minutes?
Wilson Church in Wimbledon.
No, Charles Nelson Riley is here.
I know it's 3 names. I didn't know them.
Yeah. Charles Nelson Riley. All of them are here tonight.
How are you?
Oh, God.
I haven't been watching. How's it been going? No, it took me a...
Welcome back to Children's Theater on public television.
I have to leave early I'm going to a New Year's Eve party, and I want to avoid the crowd.
You really have to leave?
No?
while to get dressed. Did we all get our Christmas plugs in?
Don't you have a special coming up?
I never get to nighttime TV. I'm daytime.
Uncle Croc's block.
Oh, say that again.
Uncle Croc's block.
The hottest show. Have you